Every company has a story to tell. They have a message or values they are trying to convey to potential customers. And this communication begins with their branding.
Branding is more than having a logo. It takes your marketing message and presents it in a visual form. With everyone trying to grab our attention, the art of branding is getting serious consideration.
Investing in a good brand increases your equity on all your marketing efforts across the board. Everything you do now has more value. Your website, your brochure, your flyer, all the way down to your business card. When we go and create a brand, we have a pretty detailed process. I think we have 3 different creative briefs that have to be filled out in full. And that covers everything from your mission statement of your company, the communicative message that you want to give to your consumer, what you do, who your target market is. I mean, all that is going to play effect in your brand. For example, if you're going to do a brand and market it towards women, you probably won't want a logo that's really aggressive and filled with testosterone. I mean, that's its most basic level, but that's pretty much it. Yeah.
A big mistake a lot of new businesses make is trying to create their branding on the cheap. Owning a copy of Photoshop doesn't make you a graphic designer, and there are a lot of missed opportunities and mistakes to make.
A lot of businesses, when they first start off, one of the biggest problems is they tend to take a Frankenstein approach to marketing. Meaning, okay, we need to create a logo and we'll do this. Or then we need to create a business card. Oh yeah, then we need a website. Oh, maybe we should do an ad in this magazine, and they do one ad. Oh, that ad didn't work, let's try another magazine. What that happens, you get a Frankenstein effect, and your whole marketing campaign has no consistency across the board. And you lose your message across the board. No one understands who you are, what you're doing. That's also really important when first starting off a brand. A lot of people will sort of try to cut corners, or I'll do this brand temporarily, it'll get me started. Sure, that works to get you started, but 2, 3, 4 years down the line, you're gonna realize that that brand didn't work for you, and you have to change it then, which is another investment. Also, when starting to design your brand, it's important to take in consideration all of its applications. So you can get a nice, beautiful, complicated logo that has millions of colors in it. It looks fantastic on paper, but how about when you make it really small on a business card? How about when it needs to go black and white on a fax cover sheet? Or how about when you need to embroider it into a t-shirt or a hat? All those things got to be taken into consideration from the very beginning, and it saves everyone time and money.
If you doubt the importance of good branding practices, take a lesson from the Tier 1 companies on how much emphasis they place on their brands.
Well, there's a lot more to it when your business grows a little bit larger or you break internationally. We deal with a lot of different Tier 1 clients. A couple of these businesses, when we're working with their brand, they have a whole brand standards guide that we have to follow. Actually, when working some of the Tier 1 companies, they have entire websites or manuals, 30-page documents that specify the limitations on working with their brand. Consistency is such an important thing for them that really they watch everything from the size of the logo to the exact type of ink that the logo is printed on to the paper or what other logos it can be beside even. So there's lots of regulations, especially when growing the business internationally.
Branding is your business's identity. It's the act of associating a name or image with a product or service. When you have potential customers recognize your brand, you are one step closer to making a sale.
Big Fish Video Productions.